What's up, everybody? Today's video is how the European Super League fell apart, a timeline. My name is Greg. I'm an American living abroad in Spain, learning the beautiful game of football, one reaction at a time with your help. This video today is brought to you by Tifo Football by The Athletic. I should say the world famous Tifo. Everybody loves their content and so do I. So this is just a continuation of the video that we just watched about the formation of this league and the idea behind it. And this is probably not much longer. It fell apart. And this was the original recommendation of my man, Kian72 Olner is the one who recommended that I check this out. So I figured I would check it out, and I will definitely link the two of the videos together just in case you want to watch both of them. They're not that long. So here we go. Let's go.
For the next few days, The Athletic is just £1 per month for 6 months. See the link in the description to sign up now. At 1:01 on the afternoon of Sunday the 18th of April, Martin Ziegler of The Times broke the story that 12 European clubs were set to break away from UEFA and form a Super League. And it began a news cycle that modern football had never seen before. That same day at 4:22 p.m, UEFA released a preemptive statement in conjunction with the English FA, the Premier League, the Italian and Spanish football federations, Serie A and La Liga condemning the move. The rumours then reached Gary Neville.
So this all happened pretty fast because, let me hold on a second. My bad. Let me go back. Okay. Because he said here at 1:01 on the 18th. And I think they did it just before midnight, if I understand, is when they announced it. So within, let's see, it all happened fast.
And it began a news cycle that modern football had never seen before.
How the European Super League fell apart.
That same day at 4:22 p.m, UEFA released a preemptive statement in conjunction with the English FA, the Premier League, the Italian and Spanish football federations, Serie A and La Liga condemning the move. The rumours then reached Gary Neville, commentating on Manchester United against Burnley, who described the plans as pure greed. And at full time, with rumours starting to crystallise, he branded his old club disgusting and demanded points deductions for all teams involved.
Damn.
And by 5:24 p.m, the British government was involved.
What? Oh, wow.
And by 5:24 p.m, the British government was involved. Culture Secretary Oliver Dowden released a statement in opposition, and hours later, Prime Minister Boris Johnson followed on Twitter.
Oh my God.
But at 11 p.m.
on Twitter, of course.
Prime Minister Boris Johnson followed on Twitter. But at 11 p.m. that night, the Super League arrived, with press releases from all of the participating clubs being released online.
Really? Oh, man. So they knew, I guess it takes time to plan something like this, but man, they've been planning this for a while. Anytime it takes less than 24 hours and they already have a press conference. Man, so with all that pressure from everybody, including Boris Johnson on Twitter, they had a press conference. They were going through with it. Okay.
In the minutes afterwards, Juventus president Andrea Agnelli resigned his positions from the UEFA's executive committee and as chairman of the European Club Association. And Europe went to bed in chaos.
Wow.
But it would wake up to supporter protests around the world, with banners hung on stadium gates and graffiti denouncing the greed.
Oh, wow. At
8:30 a.m, it was reported that the Super League had filed preemptive court motions to protect players from FIFA or UEFA bans. It also claimed to have in excess of €4 billion in funding. And at 8:42 a.m, Reuters...
Oh, wow. Because I thought they had 3.5 billion was the initial amount, so they got more.
In excess of €4 billion in funding. And at 8:42 a.m, Reuters...
Oh, that's euros. I think they had 3.5 billion pounds before.
Of €4 billion in funding. And at 8:42 a.m, Reuters revealed the source of that funding. JP Morgan, the US investment bank.
Oh.
By lunchtime, players were breaking ranks. Ander Herrera tweeted his opposition, Mesut Ozil followed, and Luis Figo referred to the Super League as self-interested and tragic.
Oh, wow.
2 p.m. UEFA President Alexander Seferin is furious. "We didn't know we had snakes so close to us," he said, referring to Ed Woodward and Andrea Agnelli. At 4:02 p.m, Oliver Dowden promises a full-scale review into the conduct of the 6 English clubs, and at 6:19 p.m, royalty got involved. Prince William didn't like the Super League either.
That says 4:19.
And at 6:19 p.m, royalty got involved. Prince William didn't like the Super League either.
Oh, wow.
Later that evening, Leeds United draw with Liverpool, with Patrick Bamford, James Milner and Jurgen Klopp all adding their condemnation in interviews afterwards. Over in Spain, Florentino Perez broke his silence to appear on Spanish television, saying that the Super League was going to save football. At 10:20 a.m. on Tuesday morning, Alexander Seferin got word that some clubs were wavering. "Gentlemen, you made a huge mistake," he says at UEFA's Congress. "There is still time to change your mind." 11 a.m. The 14 Premier League clubs left out convened for an emergency meeting. Chief Executive Richard Masters had already met with Boris Johnson that morning, with the Prime Minister threatening to drop a legislative bomb if necessary.
Wow.
In Italy, Torino President Urbano Cairo reportedly heckles Andrea Agnelli with shouts of traitor during a Serie A Zoom call. 12:16 p.m. It looks like Seferin was right. Matt Lawton of The Times reports that one English club is pulling out.
Oh, wow.
And the players are becoming militant. At 2 p.m, Jordan Henderson called a meeting between the Premier League captains.
Oh.
And then at 4 p.m, Amazon piled on with a statement. They wouldn't be the broadcaster.
Amazon. Okay. So obviously they're one of the sponsors.
Then at 4 p.m, Amazon piled on with a statement. They wouldn't be the broadcaster. And Pep Guardiola doesn't like it either. "It's not football if you cannot lose," he said.
Uh-oh.
Later,
"Don't get Pep mad."
"It either. It's not football if you cannot lose," he said. Later still, the Chelsea bus arrives at Stamford Bridge for a game against Brighton, but hundreds of fans block its entrance. Petr Cech is sent out to calm the crowd. But at 6:45 p.m, the BBC's Dan Rowan reports that Chelsea are withdrawing. And by 9 p.m, the players have made up their mind. "We don't like it and we don't want it to happen," tweets Jordan Henderson. And at exactly the same time, Tribus Watchmakers withdraw as Liverpool's official timing partner.
Oh, damn.
Further still,
money talks. They don't like that.
Watchmakers withdraw as Liverpool's official timing partner. Further still, at 9:20 p.m, Manchester United announced that their executive vice chairman, Ed Woodward, was resigning after 16 years.
Oh my God.
And at 9:23 p.m, the clubs started to fall. Manchester City announced that they were out with a sentence-long statement. At 10:50,
a sentence-long statement? "We are out. Goodbye."
Manchester City announced that they were out with a sentence-long statement. At 10:55 p.m, Manchester United, Arsenal and Liverpool announced their departures simultaneously, and at 10:57 p.m, Tottenham decided that they were out too. It was over, and Andrea Agnelli knew it. On Wednesday morning at 10:23 a.m, he told the Gazzetta dello Sport that it was impossible to continue with just 6 teams. And half an hour later, it would be 5. Atletico Madrid were out at 10:55 a.m. Inter made it 4 10 minutes later, before City rivals AC left at 12:24 p.m. Juventus were gone before 2:30. By Thursday morning, it was just Barcelona and Real Madrid left. "Great clubs acting like gangsters," tweeted Gary Neville on Thursday, a few hours after Martin Ziegler had broken another exclusive, that the Premier League was introducing new laws that meant that any breakaway attempted in the future would result in automatic expulsion.
Wow.
It's a mega deal.
Welcome to the mega deal. The Athletics Ready on £1 per month deal.
That's right. If you're interested in the highest quality football journalism available in a completely personalised experience, you should join the Athletic, where journalists dedicated to every Premier League team bring you the coverage that you deserve.
Welcome to the mega deal. ethics ready on £1 per month deal. It's hot, Mega. Here's one.
That was hilarious. Wow, man. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything here. Okay. Wow. That was unbelievable. I wonder if there's any like leftover consequences from that. Like, you know, it's almost like you can't trust them anymore because they decided that they were going to, under the cover of darkness, just leave and start their own league where they get all this crazy money. Man, well, I wasn't saying that's awesome. That's not awesome. That's super interesting. So I definitely would like to check it out, see if there's anything left on that. If you have any videos about people, it sounded like the two teams from Spain were like, hell no, we still want to do it. So that might still be out there. So if you have any videos on anything like that, put those in the comments so I can go and check those out. And I'll definitely keep my eyes and ears open, see if I can find something to talk about this super league that they were trying to create. All right. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and as always, thank you for stopping by, and we will see you on the next video. Peace.